Hello and welcome back to That's Football. This is the Watchalong for Real Madrid versus PSG. It's the first leg, it's the first knockout game of the Champions League. Look, here we go. This is the real business. This is the real deal. Hello, everybody in the comments. PSG, Real Madrid, are we going to see a bigger game throughout the whole Champions League stages? I don't think so. I think these are two of the biggest clubs in the world, two of the strongest sides, despite Real Madrid's lack of form this season. Hello, everybody in the comments. It's absolutely fantastic to be back, to be here with you guys. Tommy, it is going well. AJ Nell, how you doing, mate? But yeah, look, this is Real Madrid versus PSG. It's going to be an absolutely, well, let's hope, fingers crossed, that this is going to be an absolutely fantastic match. Real Madrid are in fourth at the moment, 17 points behind Barcelona. Their season hasn't been very good. However, I think that might work in favour of them in the Champions League this season. I think for Zidane, everything rests on the Champions League. Let me know in the comments, guys. But I think if Real Madrid, obviously this is only the first leg, but if Real Madrid don't win this tie, I don't believe Zidane will keep his job to the end of the season. I think they're really hedging their bets on a trophy, on the Champions League this season. And I think if they can get past PSG, they can get past anyone, because PSG are potentially the strongest side in Europe at the moment. They signed Neymar for a world record 222 million euros. They signed Mbappe, well, they loaned Mbappe, but essentially for about 150 million. They've got absolutely fantastic squad right through to the bench as well, with Di Maria there. So look, it's going to be a very interesting game. I'm not sure who's going to win. Let me know, guys, in the comments what your predictions are, because I'm really on the fence. Obviously, on form, PSG should win this. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. The only loss come against Lyon. Real Madrid have picked up their form slightly recently. They have drawn and lost 1 in the last 5 games, winning 3 of them, obviously. But let me shut that down. Is that Jared? If it's Jared, no, shut that down. So yeah, look, I think it's going to be a very interesting game today, and I'm really not sure who will win. Get your comments in below who you think will come out on top. PSG 2-0 says Fortune YT. Pankaj says 3-1 Madrid. 2-2 says always the clearly. Madrid will win 3-2. Look, there's a lot of contrasting opinions here. Real Madrid win. There's a lot of contrasting opinions, and I think that's why today is going to be so interesting. I think I'm sitting on the fence, as I'm sure a lot of you are as well. I don't know who's going to come out on top, and look, let's just enjoy the game, and we'll find out, won't we? 1-1, I'm sitting on the fence, exactly, haha, banter. 2-1 PSG, says John H. I don't know if that's John Hogan. If it is, evening, pal. Matthew McFadden says, Wagwan. Look, I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm happy to be back for such a fantastic game as well. Obviously, Porto versus Liverpool is also on tonight. What do you think of that? I think Liverpool come on top, but that defence is so leaky. That midfield isn't great either. So I think anything can happen in that. I think Liverpool will win though. Maybe a 2-1. I reckon they've got a fantastic strike force, don't they? Ronaldo hat-trick, lads. Ronaldo hasn't been fantastic this season. But you can never class the guy out. You can never count him out. It's Champions League is notorious. He's clinical in the Champions League. And hopefully, if you're a Real Madrid fan or just a fan of football in general, we could see some very, very good goals tonight. Yes, so yeah. Depends if Madrid show up. They've been up and down this season. They have indeed, Joe Hart. They have indeed. Man United, never mercenaries. They earn respect due to their hard work. Well, that's a different story. Can't stand either of these teams. Hope they get battered. Well, unfortunately, either team, well, I guess if one leg, just today, PSG get battered and the next, Madrid get battered. But obviously, PSG are the away team. Ronaldo are going to show PSG up. Trust. Well, we'll be able to see, really. Obviously, Neymar moved to PSG to sort of really get one hand on the Ballon d'Or. He felt he was sort of in the shadow at Barcelona, in the shadow of Lionel Messi, one of the greatest players of all time. So today, he's going up against, is it 4-time Ballon d'Or winner, and we'll physically be able to see who's the better player, who puts in the better performance. So I'm sure Neymar will be raring to go, but Cristiano Ronaldo won't want him to show him up either. Will Ronaldo be in the top 3 Ballon d'Or this year? Pankaj, I don't think you can put him in there. I don't know. Let me know, guys. That's a very good question. Will Ronaldo be in the top 3 for Ballon d'Or this season? The decline has been. It's sad, isn't it? Because he's dominated European football alongside Lionel Messi for the last 10 years. He's now come to the age 33, I think he is, and he's really dropped off, and you can't expect him to be doing this forever, but, you just never really want to see it end, do you? Lemuel says Real 5, PSG 0. It's the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, sorry. Prediction, Sander, Wendy Castle. If I had to predict... Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it, guys? I'm going to sit on the fence. I'm going 2-2. I think they've both got very good firepower off the bench if they're down in the latter stages of the game. Obviously, Real Madrid have got Gareth Bale on the bench, but PSG have got Di Maria as well. So they've both got firepower to come off the bench. I think they've both got fantastic attacking forces. Midfields are both brilliant. Defences, likewise. I'm sitting on the fence. I'm bottling it. I'm going 2-2, and I think PSG will get 2 crucial away goals. PSG to win the Champions League. Brevy boy, I've been saying this right for the whole of the season so far. I've been saying, look, when you spend 400 million euros-ish on 2 players, you've got to win everything there is to win. League Cup, whatever the League Cup is there in France, and the Champions League as well. I don't think you can excuse spending 400 million euros without winning everything there is to win. So they're going to be raring to go. It's going to be very, very interesting. Dr. Drolly says no Bale. Bale is starting on the bench. He's sort of been out of favour, mainly due to injury, but he has been putting in some poor performances as well. I'll read you out the lineups, guys. I haven't read that out yet. For Real Madrid, it's Keylor Navas in goal. Obviously, they've been linked to Courtois in recent weeks, but David De Gea was so close to going there as well. But Navas in goal, Nacho at right back, Varane and Ramos, that sort of experienced centre back next to that young centre back. It's a nice contrast there. Marcelo at left back, Modric, Casemiro and Kroos to make up the midfield 3. I don't think you're getting a better midfield than that, are you? With Isco in behind Benzema and Ronaldo. So, look, Benzema and Ronaldo, I've got questions over Benzema. I don't think he could do it at the top level anymore if he ever did. And Ronaldo, likewise. Moving on to PSG, they've got Areola in goal, Bachichi at left back, Kimpembe at centre back, Marquinhos and Alves make up the back 4, Rabiot, Lo Celso and Verratti make up the midfield 3 with Neymar, Cavani and Mbappe up front. So there you go, there is the starting lineups. Michael Collins is happy to see me. He's not, but we'll go with it. We have Ronaldo, Bale and Benzema. And well, yeah, look, that's interesting, isn't it? When Bale moved to Real Madrid, it was the BBC, wasn't it? Bale, Benzema, Cristiano, and everything was, everyone's really hyped about it. And to be fair, they have done, they have won a lot, haven't they? They've won 2 Champions Leagues and X amount of league titles. But I'm not sure Bale's quite lived up to that price tag. I know now we look back on it, 89 million pounds, or no, 85 million pounds, I should say. Sorry. Look, get it in the comments. Is Bale a flop? That's a good question. Is Bale a flop? Let me know. I'd say he's not lived up to what he was, cracked up to be. Fantastic player at Spurs, but injuries have really set him back. So I'd go yes, but let me know in the comments, is Gareth Bale a flop? Not long left until kick-off, about 15 minutes or so. Michael Quillen says, okay, I'm out. Sandra gives me migraines. Basically, there's the volume button. Just turn that down, and it will stop the headaches. I'm not a very nice person, am I? Gamer says, Sander, have you heard about the Herrera match fixing scandal? I haven't heard about that. Do let me know. I'm very interested to hear about that. No, he's not. No. Bale is an injury flop. Bale isn't a flop, but injuries have ruined him. Haha, banter. Surely if injuries have ruined him, he's not been able to put the performances on the pitch but due to his injury, so surely then he's a flop, regardless of what the cause of that sort of flop-age is. He's still a flop. No, the match will be live. We will be covering the match from the opening whistle to the final whistle. I'm very excited. Let me know if you guys are as well. Matthew McFadden says, first season for Bale was unreal, but downhill ever since due to Real's harsh nature. He's considered a flop. I think, look, in the amount of trophies that he's won, guys, with the amount of trophies he's won, he's not a flop. He's not. He's won Copa del Rey's. You know, he's scored crucial goals in the Copa del Rey final and the Champions League final. Right, he's won 2 Champions Leagues. He's won a La Liga. But he's not a flop in that terms. He scored some crucial goals, like I said. But that he was the new Galactico, wasn't he? He was the world record signing, £85 million. He was the next big thing, and his high standards that he set at Spurs. And you know, he did do well in that first season, but ever since then, he's been plagued with injuries, and his performances have been poor. They really have. Bell has a strong mentality. Well, he's not got a very strong body. He seems paper thin, mate. He keeps breaking. Brevy boy, if you've got any moderators in the comments, can we... yeah, there we go. Sonna, see, you still haven't cut your hair yet? Well, I've cut it here. I'll tell you what, guys. I don't know, I'll leave that out. He is crucial for Madrid whenever he recovers. Look, I went to Real Madrid Apoel this season, the first leg of the home fixture from Madrid in the Champions League group stages, and he came on, he played, he started, and he didn't do anything bad, but he didn't do anything at all, and doesn't look like he's trying. He was sort of irrelevant. He was really irrelevant. As soon as, Ronaldo got on the ball, you felt, look, he's going to do something here. And even if he didn't, you felt he was going to do something. When Bale got on the ball, no one got off their seats. No one got excited. I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh. But let me know. I'm not going on a Valentine's Day date. My girlfriend is here, Megan, as some of you may know. But I'm not. I'm with you guys here. You guys are my Valentine's Day date. Some say Sana cuts his hair using primary school scissors. Look, I'll be honest, I was fuming. We'll move on. Yes, Mahab, we will be covering the game. Unfortunately, guys, if you are new to the channel, we cannot show the game. That is illegal. The channel will get a copyright strike. The stream will get taken down. It will be nightmares left, right and centre. But I will be watching the game. I've got it on here. And I will be talking to you about it, giving my live reactions, opinions, and stats as well. So do stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on 22,090 subscribers. So look. Join the family. It is a community we're trying to build here. And look, get involved. I'm not going to the game because I've got my girlfriend here, if I'm honest. But I've got you guys. I want to spend it with you guys. Thank you, Mr. said. Whoever said that said I look like DiCaprio. Appreciate it. Who's the best centre back in the world? It's a very good question. I think. Maybe Sergio Ramos, is he still up there? I think he's an absolutely fantastic centre-back with, look, he's got a tremendous amount of experience. You might not like him, but he's a fantastic centre-back nonetheless. I think he's still got to be up there. I think that PSG will win, it says Brandon Lakey, very, very good. Although you just said, Simon, what's your prediction for the match? I said that a while ago, I think it's 2-2. Pankaj says Ramos, I'd agree with that. He's a fantastic player, isn't he? Do you think Neymar will go to Real Madrid in the future? I think it was Jared a while ago when we were on Skype Seegers, I guess, on this channel. It was Jared said to me that there was a sort of conspiracy that he was going to go to Real Madrid next season, and there has been a lot of talk about that there, hasn't it? I just don't get it. Maybe he's going to be the replacement for Ronaldo. I don't know. But Barcelona fans hate him already. So if he goes to Real Madrid, then I tell you what. I don't even know. I'm watching it on BT Sport 3. Neymar is definitely coming to the Premier League after PSG, where money lies. I think, look, Man City, they're doing fantastic things this season. I don't know how they're going to capitalise on that next season. I'm sure Manchester United and the other top 6 sides are going to be pressing them very highly. But I think if they continue to do what they're doing, and with the money that they're spending, look, Neymar to Manchester City isn't now a question. It really isn't. I'm watching on BT Sport 3 at Fezam. The 6'5" girl that used to live in my neighbourhood is the best defender, yeah. Neymar is the type of guy to move to Madrid purely out of spite. Yeah, like I said, Barcelona fans hate him already, so I'm sure he wouldn't care about going to Real Madrid. Wouldn't touch Neymar with a large barge pole at United. Sander, can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm sure you guys are all raring to go at home as well. I'm very, very excited for this fixture. I think as soon as it was pulled out of the hat, everyone penned it into their diaries. We're all very, very, very excited, and I'm delighted to be spending it with you guys. Got my water, very good. But not long left now, guys. About 10 minutes until kickoff. Do you think Lukaku is a flop at Manchester United? Well, he's not been there long enough, has he? So I don't think you can comment on that yet. I think he's doing well. He's scoring goals, and he's not having a very good season for by his standards. So imagine when he is having a good season. Stick with him. Don't be so fickle. Abdullah says, "Where's Mark?" Abdullah, you're obviously new to the channel. I know I haven't been on for a little while, but I do some content on this channel as well. So look, get subscribing. If you don't like me, I'll try and grow on you. Give us some Real Madrid tunes. I don't know any, so there we go. Amike says Sander out. Fantastic. How come I'm not streaming the Liverpool match? Because I'd rather eat broken glass than watch that game over this one. Jared, if you want to come on, mate, let me know. We'll get you on for 10 minutes or so. Jared, I'm just opening up Skype for Jared. Guys, don't call in. I'm just opening up Skype for Jared, not you guys. Actually, Jared, I'm having a little problem with... I'm having a bit of problem with Skype at the moment, mate. We'll try and get you on at half time, but I'm having a bit of problem. Is there a bit of lag? Is there lag happening? Let me try and sort this out. Hang on. Is there lag? If there's lag, let me know, guys. Right, brilliant. I think that's Jared. No, it's not. Right, I'm going off. I'm going off Skype. Jared, I'm having a little bit of problem with lag, mate. I'm sure you can see. So, unfortunately, I can't get you on, mate. Not long left now till kickoff. I'm very, very excited for it. Let me know if you guys are as well. Matthew McFadden says, Jared, he doesn't want you to come on. I do apologise, mate. I'm sure you guys saw it as well. Oh, well, no lag. There we go. Unfortunately, look, Jared, I'll get you on at half-time, mate. There might be a very, very special guest coming on. If you're watching this channel regularly, he's not a very special guest. He's Mark Goldbridge. When? I can't tell you. But look, stay tuned if you want to see him come on if I don't have much issues with lag. I think there's lag still. Yeah, too much lag. Yeah, I saw that. Right, I'm back, guys. I don't know if there's... Look, I don't know what I'm doing with the lag. That's what says RIP. I'm back. Look, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know what's wrong with the lag. But I'm trying. Is there lag? Oh, I bloody hate lag. Everything was going so well. The conversation was flowing. But unfortunately, lag has ruined it. I'll tell you what, Spanish internet's a bloody nightmare. There's, 6 minutes until kickoff. How strong are their benches? Fezan, their benches are, very, very strong. There's Di Maria on the bench. Gareth Bale is on the bench as well. I'm very excited to see this game. Oi, blood, you're boring. Ask Mark is way more fun. Stay tuned, pal. Stay tuned. No lag. Okay, well, I've got lag, but we'll go with it. Yeah, I'll stick with it, Mark. I'll stick with it. I'm trying. It's stressful. Guys, look, technical difficulties are out of my control. I don't know what I can do. If this continues, I'm going to continue. I'll try. Look, there's nothing I can do. Hopefully, it'll be all right. But if it's really bad, then whether we continue or not, I'm not sure. But we'll go with it. Well, I don't have anything. I don't have any YouTube things running or anything like that. But we'll go with it. Hope PSG destroys Real Madrid for De Gea. I hope Real Madrid gets Courtois, so it ends with De Gea rumours. Whether or not, I'm not sure, but Courtois did say that his heart was in Madrid. I think his family lived there. But the teams are walking out as it is. Fine now, says Kieran Byrne, I'm not sure, but we'll go with it. Pancad says no lag. Viewers are going up, don't stress. Okay. Yeah, so teams are walking out now. I'm very, very, very excited for the game. I think it should be an absolutely fantastic one. I'm not sure who will win. I sat on the fence earlier and said 2-2. But let me know in the comments what you reckon. Asian Gamer says Sander, some Dodge websites. No, this is just it's very stressful. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. Here we are, Champions League. I can't hear the music because I haven't got the volume on, but I'm sure the Champions League anthem is booming. Courtois comes from Belgium, yes, but his family live in Madrid, I believe, because I think his kids went to school and when he was at Atletico Madrid. Subscribe everyone and like. Yeah, guys, I haven't mentioned this as I usually do, but do get liking, do get subscribing. I know we've had a few technical issues with lag. We'll see how that progresses throughout the stream, but look, I'm doing the best I can. So do drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. 22,100 subscribers exactly. Share the video as well so we can get some new people getting involved. Yeah, the live comments are there. Exactly. That's for exactly, mate. Exactly. I hope everyone's having a nice Valentine's Day. I am sure indeed. Come on, Sanders. First calling PSG one of the biggest clubs in the world, and now Ramos the best defender. What planet are you living on? Well, Ramos says I can back myself up on that. I think PSG have got one of the best sides at the moment. They're touted to be the best side in Europe. Whether they're the biggest club or not, look, they're not. They're not. They haven't got the history. They haven't got the heritage. They haven't got the class. But they've got one of the best sides, and I don't think that's stretching it. I think they have got one of the best sides, and I think Ramos is one of the best centre-backs in the world. Will we show the match? No, we won't show the match. That's illegal. The channel will get a copyright strike. The video will get taken down. It's a nightmare for everyone concerned. So I'll just be covering it. I'll be watching it, talking to you guys as it goes on, giving my live reactions and opinions as per usual. So if you've seen my watch-alongs before without any lag, then you'll know I do get a little bit hyped when goals go in. So do stay tuned for that. Ramos, whether he's a cheat or not, I think he knows how to do the dirty side of the game. And I think, when he's not your player, you don't like him because you say he's class, this is a cheat, is this, is that. But when he plays for your club, you bloody well love him. He did that dirty thing in the Champions League final last season. If that's, your side, if he's doing that for your club, you're bloody loving him. So, look, I think he's a controversial player, isn't he? But he's a fantastic one nonetheless. Kickoff should be any minute now. Ramos is a clever man. Prediction on Champions League winners 2018. I've said it from the start of the season and I'll keep saying it throughout. I think PSG, whether they will win it or not, I think they have to win it. They have to win it. I think when you spend 400 million euros on 2 players, there is no excuse for not winning everything there is to win. Ramos, a good player but crap defender. I'm not sure how it works since he plays at centre-back. I think he's a fantastic centre-back as well. Sander versus KSI. Kickoff is imminent, guys. I'm very, very excited. This could be one of the biggest games we will see all season. Let's just hope it isn't completely one-sided, because if so, it ruins the second leg, doesn't it? It really does. I want to see a close game. I want to see goals go in, but I want to have a good setup to the second leg. Here we go. Kickoff is now. They've kicked off. Here we go. I'm very, very excited. Obviously, Real Madrid in the famous white. They're at home, obviously. PSG playing in black. Son is closest closet Madrid fan. Do you all agree? I don't, because I'm not. But there we go. Real Madrid on the ball, knocking it about, trying to play it forward, but the pass doesn't find its man, and PSG are in possession. PSG don't have a good defence, overrated. It is slightly overrated, isn't it? And look, what I'll say is PSG, they haven't faced a top-class side this season, have they? They've faced Lyon and they lost. That's pretty much the best side they've faced, isn't it? So look, it's going to be interesting to see how they do up against, look, despite Real Madrid's form, they are still a fantastic side. So it'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. It's a Real Madrid corner at the moment. I'm 50 seconds into the game. I know I'm behind. I know that. But that's how it is. YouTube, live streaming is never exact. So I know I'm behind. I'm 1 minute into the game. 1 minute, 2 seconds. A ball goes into the box. But there's a penalty shout there, is it? No, referee's not giving it. So, I'm 1 minute, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds, 15 seconds. 1 minute, 17 seconds into the game. If you guys want to pause your TV and sync up with me. They did beat and lose to Bayern. Well, fair enough. Bayern are the same, aren't they? But like I said, this point still stands, doesn't it? PSG crack under pressure. I think they haven't got a very... Have they got on their side? I was going to say they haven't got a very experienced side in terms of winning big trophies, but Neymar's won a lot, so I'm sure he'll carry them through. Then the PSG are on the ball here, tackle, but they win a free kick. I know it's advantage. It's advantage, but Real Madrid win it back and they're on the break here. Isco's on the ball, plays it into Benzema. That's a lovely ball. That's an absolutely beautiful ball. They're knocking it around quite nicely here. The tempo of the game is quite high, I will say. I will interact with you guys in a minute, but I just want to get a grip hold of the game, see how it's going. A ball over the top here into Cristiano Ronaldo. What can he do? He whips it in. It was actually a shot, far post. It goes wide, and it's a goal kick. That's 2 minutes, 24, 25, 26 seconds into the game. Sander, please do Barcelona versus Chelsea 1-2. Well, if you guys want to see me do more watch-alongs on this channel, then do get it in the comments. Do let me know, because that is appreciated. We're on 22,108 subscribers. If you're new to the channel and you haven't, subscribed yet, do get subscribing. If you are, like the video, share it as well, so we can really grow this community to something bigger and greater than it already is. Jared Passman says, Sander, lag is much better. Yeah, I'm getting that as well. There's no encoding overload, but I'm still getting a little bit of lag. But look, we'll go with it. We'll deal with what we can. I've still got the comments. You guys can still hear me. I know ideally we'd have perfect internet, but look, I haven't done a watch along for a while, so my settings are a little bit skew-whiff. I need to start, regularly do them, and then my settings will fix themselves out. But look, we're 3 minutes into the game. Real Madrid on the ball. It's going to be interesting. Neymar hasn't really done much yet. Stop yelling at me, says Yeet. Sorry, I'll try and calm down. I do get overexcited. This is something you guys have to learn. If you guys want me to calm down, do let me know. But I think people have told me that's part of my appeal, my sort of energy. It does knacker me out there, and through the latter stages of the stream, I will quieten down. But we're 3 minutes, 53 seconds into the game. PSG have got a throw in here. Unai Emery, obviously the PSG coach. I'm watching the game, Donna. Unfortunately, Donna, before you exit, I am watching the game. I can't show the game live because that's illegal for many reasons I've stated throughout this stream so far. But look, I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be giving my live reactions and opinions. So do stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. PSG coming forward here on the ball. Marcelo's running forward. It's a brilliant bit of skill. Oh, that was unlucky. He did fantastically there to link up with Benzema. It's gone out for a Real Madrid corner, I believe. Very, 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 very nice play. It's a short corner. A ball out here to the edge of the box. Toni Kroos. He shoots. Far post. The keeper couldn't hold it. It came out, but the rebound goes wide. I think it's another Real Madrid corner. Real Madrid do look hungry. This is why I said they're going to be very, very driven to get something out of this game. Everything is resting on the Champions League. I've said this throughout. Their league season, their league form has been very, very poor. And I think Zidane and the players will understand that if they don't do well in the Champions League this season, they're all goners. Well, Zidane is definitely, and I'm sure there'll be a revamp of the squad. But the ball goes in here for the corner. It gets headed out once again. The ball goes back in. It's a bit scrambly, but PSG do get rid of it. Where's the main man, Mark? Mark's having a day off. I'm sure he's having a nice little dinner with the missus. It's Valentine's Day, of course. Neymar on the ball here. It's the first time he's really got on the ball and he wins a foul. Fantastic play there. Just a burst of acceleration to get past this player. Nacho it was at right back for Real Madrid. He's going to prove a nightmare. He's going to prove a nightmare, Neymar. But it's going to be whether they can contain him or not. You know, I think that's where the result will be decided. Six minutes into the game currently, guys. What do you think of the start of the game? Philip asks if he can be a moderator. Unfortunately, I do not have the keys to the moderator lock. Mark does, if you want to, ask him. Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball at the moment. He's doing his step overs as per usual, but gives it away. That really pisses me off. Let me know what you guys think. But when Ronaldo does it a lot. When he used to, fantastic bit of play there by PSG. He does step overs for no reason. When you want to beat a player and you want to send him the wrong way and get past him, do step overs. That's brilliant. But he did step overs for no reason there and just loses it. A cross goes in here for PSG. It does end up in a Real Madrid goal kick. But it looks very even. PSG have had less of the ball so far, but when they've got forward, they have looked threatening. Who do I think will win? I think it'll be 2-2. I think both have got fantastic attacks, so I think there will be goals in this game. And I think both teams are going to be raring to go and raring to get a result today. I just can't decide which way it will go, so, hence why I'm sitting on the fence. The United Stand show, I think there was a United Stand show earlier, maybe 20 minutes ago now, so I don't know. I don't know about that. We're on 22,109 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Real Madrid on the counter-attack here. A foul there on Isco. Lovely little play. One thing I will say is that it's refreshing to see trickery, isn't it? That English game that I'm sure many of you follow, it doesn't have that sort of technical ability. I think the technical standards in La Liga and in... Well, maybe not maybe not Ligue 1, but especially in La Liga, I think the technical standards are higher than in Premier League. So it's nice to see those tricky players, isn't it? Valerie, there's your shout out. Oh no! Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's an hour later here. So United Stand show will be on in about 5 minutes. Yeah, it's on BT. Yes, it's on BT Sports, BT Sport 3, if you will. What's going on here? There's a man down here. He looks in pain. Medics rushing on. People look concerned. Well, not that concerned, if I'm honest. There's a tackle on Marcelo, it was. He looks in pain, but you know what they're like. The Oh, he's a Brazilian, isn't he? But you know what they're like, those continentals. They roll around for fun, don't they? They're thinking they're Tom Daley. Just seeing a replay of an attack here by PSG. Fantastic bit of play there. Very nice. I think there will be a threat. I think Real Madrid might, get lulled into a full sense of security with the possession they have, and might switch off at the back. It'll be interesting to see if they do that or not. Let me say, if Marcelo is out, Madrid is done. Yeah, but the thing is, Marcelo's a fantastic player and he's brilliant going forward, but defensively he's got issues. He really does. He really does like to go forward. They are warming a player up here. I don't know who it is, but defensively he's got issues. I'll say that much. Like Tom Daley, yeah. Oh, he's up on his feet now, running about. Look, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I told you what they said. Oh, I said they roll about like they're in pain, like they've got a broken leg, and then he's up running now. I'm sure he won't come off. The game continues. Thrown here for Real Madrid. Ball. They lost it though. It wasn't a great throw, if I'm honest. But Real Madrid have won possession. PSG haven't really been able to get a real hold of possession. They haven't really been able to knock it about and probably. And have as much of the ball as they probably would have wanted, but they are away. They are at the Santiago Bernabeu, and by no means did they think it was going to be an easy game. Oh, Marcelo's up. He's fine. He's brilliant. Jesus, look, he's out of the water like Tom Daley. He's climbing up that ladder and he's running about on the pitch again. He's fine. Oh, he's got a dodgy arm, has he? Marvert's funny bone. Yeah, exactly. Carvajal is not the goalkeeper. No, he's not. I think Nacho's got a very, very tough job today at right back, doesn't he? I think Lag's all right. Touch wood. Come on, Neymar, says Manchester United fans TV. I'm very, very interested to see Neymar. I'll be honest, I haven't watched that much of him. I don't tend to watch Ligue 1, so I'm very interested to see how he does in game. He hasn't really done much on the moment, but often what you get with flair players is they don't do much, and then when they do something very, very, very special. So, look, it'll be interesting to see how he does today. Ronaldo on the ball at the moment. Tricky. He doesn't put a cross, and he plays it back to Marcelo. Marcelo puts a ball into the box, but it's collected by Areola, the PSG keeper. I can't speak Spanish. I could speak Dutch for you if you want. PSG on attack here. Neymar on the ball. He puts a ball into the box. Defended well, a crucial touch there, because I think if that touch wasn't there from the Real Madrid defender, the Cavani would have gone on the other end of it. But Real Madrid collect it and they've got the ball again. I think Porto have scored. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But look, it's first leg. Anfield is a horrible place to go, and no one can deny that. No one can deny that. And if Porto win 3-0 in Portugal today, Liverpool still got a chance. With the attack they've still got a chance to beat him, 4-3 at home. They really do. Chris says, come on Madrid, let's do this. Are you a Madrid fan? Let me know. Have we got any Madrid fans in the comments? If you're a PSG fan, let me know as well. Also, guys, I've just seen a subscriber ticker go up. If you do subscribe, let me know if you subscribed, and I'll shout you out. That's another one. If someone wants to let me know, if someone's just subscribed, let me know. I'll shout you out. I'm happy to do it. But it's still 0-0 in this game, 13 minutes exactly into it. So if you want to pause your TV, sync up with me. I understand I'm slightly behind. So I'm 13 minutes, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds into the game. Pause your TV, sync up with me, and we'll have a bit of fun together. Not in that way, though. That'd be weird. Unless it fits. Sorry. Matthew McFadden says he's off to mod the United standard. Brilliant ball into Neymar. What can he do with it? He tries to chest it down and get a shot off, but it does end up in a Real Madrid goal kick. Fantastic ball into Neymar though. His movement is deadly. His movement in behind that Real Madrid defence is very, very, very scary if you're a Real Madrid fan. Fenzan is subscribed. Brilliant. Jake Bannon has subscribed. Fantastic, mate. I really, really do appreciate everyone that has subscribed. I like to set subscriber goals. Maybe let's go for 22,160. I doubt we'll get it, but if you guys can make it happen, then it'll be fantastic. Neymar yellow card, yeah, I've just seen that as well. Let's see this tackle. That was a poor tackle, wasn't it? It was in behind, nowhere near the ball on Nacho. Him and Nacho are going to be in the wars today together. I'll put it that way. AJ now subscribed for the first time. With the amount of abuse I get from you, I don't think you have, but we'll go with it, mate. Let's have fun. That banter, not in that way, mate. Not in that way. I mean, if you want, no, sorry. Real Madrid knocking it about. That's a sort of a trend we've seen so far in this game, isn't it? Real Madrid knocking it about at the back. But PSG have looked very threatening going forward as well, as they would do with the strike force they have got. A ball in over to the right here into Nacho. Tries to take it inside, but it was tackled. It goes out for a Real Madrid throw-in. Quite high up the pitch there. Can they maybe conjure up some sort of attack, some sort of lethal goal? We'll have to wait and see. 15 minutes, 6 seconds into the game. Ball in here to Benzema. Varane on the ball. What's he doing so far? High up. Modric on the ball. Puts a ball into the box. Well defended. Cleared out there. Neymar on the ball. Gets tackled. It is a foul. It is a foul. It is a foul. Real Madrid. Mate, I've stopped the abuse. After the abuse, I got Marcus' channel. Oh, sorry about that, AJ. Sorry about that. Real Madrid. Don't even go there, guys. Don't even go there. Unless you're a Real Madrid fan. Nah. Neymar on the ball here at the moment. Knocking it about. I think PSG are going to try and get a foothold in the game, which is probably what they're doing it now. Knocking it around the back. Just trying to get a little bit of confidence, try and conjure up something, try and scare Real Madrid with it a little bit, trying to assert their dominance. It's going to be difficult away at Real Madrid, but with the quality they've got, I'm sure they can do it. Mbappe making moves here, plays it into Neymar. It's a fantastic duo they've got there, isn't he? Mbappe on the left, tries to do something with it. He's trying to do a little bit of trickery, dinked into Neymar. Neymar on the ball at the moment, fantastic those two. Stays on his feet, he's in the box, puts a ball in, that's a handball, no handball. Declared from the referee. I thought it looked like it, if I'm honest. But Real Madrid going on the counter-attack here. Isco on the ball. What can he do with it? PSG have got men back now. They've got men back. Who's my favourite of all time? I'm only 17, so I'm going to have to go Cristiano. Well, in my lifetime, Cristiano Ronaldo is my childhood hero. But we'll go with it. Aaron Stone says, watching Neymar so annoying. Why? Let me know. Does he give the ball away maybe a little bit too much for your liking? Let me know. But a ball over the top here into Cristiano Ronaldo was well defended and PSG have regained possession. 17 minutes, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds into the game. Ball into Neymar here. Come on, mate. What can you do? That pisses me off. He doesn't go straight at them. He mucks about with it. Neymar at the ball. Neymar's, been, as we would have expected, the leader of this Real Madrid side, this PSG side. A ball into Cavani at the back post there, just overcooked, and it goes out for a Real Madrid goal kick. This is a handball. Just seen the replay. Nah, not a handball. Not a handball. Good call, ref. Good call, ref. It was a cross-in. And I thought it looked handball because he turned his back. And sometimes you just get that feeling. But no, it hit him on the arse. Hit him on the arse. Real Madrid with the ball going forward here. Trying to play it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo does get it. Into Modric. What can he do with it? He plays it out to Nacho. Nacho plays it into Isco. Brilliant play here by Real Madrid. Crossing the box here. Ronaldo was going to try and get on the other end of it, but he couldn't quite do it. PSG defended well so far. They've nullified the threat, and they've cleared up when they've had to. But the wave of possession does not end for Real Madrid. They have still got the ball. Isco on the ball. Isco's been very good for Real Madrid so far. He's been getting things ticking, hasn't he? Sort of a David Silva to Manchester City type of thing. Keeps things flowing. Who are Arsenal playing? Let me just check for you. Oh, they're not playing. They're in the Europa League. Sorry, forgot. Have we got any lag? Let me know. It says we have drop frames, but presume it's okay. Oh, that's probably... Oh, let me message Mark about that. Oh, God. Yeah. Guys, if you guys can go over to the United Stand stream now and let Mark know to change this title. It's probably from the Ultimate Football Fan thing. Have you got any lag, guys? Let me know. I'm trying to do my best. I'll put it that way. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to power through it. Technical difficulties are always a nightmare. I've got good Wi-Fi, just my settings are a bit skew with. I don't know if any of you know, but on OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, you have to set your own settings in terms of bit rate, video output and stuff. So it's a bit difficult, isn't it? "19 minutes, 54 seconds into the game. We've seen a pretty steady pattern. It's been a relatively good game so far. Chances at either end. No clear-cut chance as of yet. Real Madrid with the majority of the possession, but yeah, it's been a decent game. It's been a decent game. I've sat through way worse. As many of you may know, I've sat through some absolute horror shows of a game. Like, honestly, I've actually... I don't even want to talk about it. It's scarring. I've had nightmares, honestly, I have. But this has been decent. No. How Banter said, it's not been a better game than Juve Spurs. It hasn't. No, it hasn't. If some of you could go over to the United Stand stream and just let Mark know to change the title of this video. It's probably from the Ultimate Football Fan thing. If you guys are enjoying that, let me know. It's obviously a new thing to the channel, and I think it's good. No, the game's nothing compared to Juve Spurs. Juve Spurs was an absolutely fantastic game. Also because obviously it was a... oh, look! Ottersund versus Arsenal tomorrow in the Europa League. That's it. There we go. Sorry, Arsenal fans. But yeah, I was saying about the Juve Spurs game. Obviously, that was a fantastic game. Not only because the game was good, but also because it was an English side. And I really felt I wanted Spurs to do well purely because I wanted to make a statement for English football in general. You know, I'm living in Madrid at the moment, and a lot of... Neymar doing fantastically well here. Fantastic player, Neymar. But a lot of the people over here, you know, take the piss out of English football, make a mockery of it. And I think, you know, I'd really like to see Spurs go through, knock Juve out of the Champions League. I'd like to see Chelsea knock out Barcelona because I think English sides are getting better. And I'd like to see that, you know, really stamped. I'll stamp our authority. Yeah, I know, that's football. I know the title needs changing. I can't message Mark, my phone's off. We're 21 minutes into the game. Neymar did a nice little bit of trickery there, but he did lose the ball in the end. Fiona Curtin, how you doing? It's nice to see you here again. Nice to see you nice. Never watched it, but know it. Real Madrid on the attack here. Marcelo acting as a left winger, essentially. Marcelo, see, this is what... Marcelo is the furthest man forward for Real Madrid. He's their left back. The man is he's like their goalkeeper, Marcelo. That's what I said. He likes to get forward. He's good going forward, but defensively he's got issues. 22 minutes, 32, 33, 34, 35 seconds into the game. That's if you guys want to pause your TV and sync up with me. I'm 22 minutes, 40 seconds into the game. There you go. Obviously, I know I'm a little bit behind. PSG on the ball at the moment. Knocked it out wide to their right back, Dani Alves. He's a great buy, isn't he? Well, I think he signed for free, didn't he? Yeah, they're always playing well. He is showing his class. He does look streets ahead of the others, doesn't he? But he's not been... Well, I don't think PSG have been phenomenal yet. So we'll have to see. I think if PSG get a goal maybe and they start to get a bit of confidence, you might see Neymar, you know, open up a little bit more. But yeah, he has looked the best player on the pitch so far, hasn't he? Modric is a class player as well. He's absolutely fantastic. Ronaldo switched sides here. That's interesting. The formation says that he was playing up top with Benzema, which he is, but he's drifting around. You know, he was on the left at one point. He's on the right now. He's central now again. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. Obviously, not been very good this season. Rival fans have got a song about him. It goes, Crossing here by Nacho. How high is that? That is ridiculous. That was awful. But we go with it. Yeah, you know, what I was saying was rival fans were saying, have got a song about Cristiano Ronaldo. It goes, ¿Dónde está CR7? CR7, ¿dónde está? It's basically, it means in Spanish, where is CR7? CR7, where he is. And it's basically them taking the piss out of the fact that he's been invisible this season, essentially. So, yeah, there we go. There's your little song. Isco won the ball back high at the pitch here. It's a free kick there, so this is a good opportunity here. Ronaldo to take it, I reckon. But Ronaldo, look, he's not got a very good record on free kicks, does he? It's 24 minutes, 37 seconds, 38, 39, 40 seconds into the game. Ronaldo, look, he, at Manchester United was absolutely fantastic on free kicks, wasn't he? Absolutely fantastic. Lo Celso just been booked there for that foul as well. But at Real Madrid, in the early stages, he was very good, but he's just lost it, hasn't he? I don't know whether that's because the balls have changed and he's not been able to get that knuckleball effect on them, or whether he's just stopped practicing, I don't know, but his record on free kicks is dreadful. It really is. Yeah, Ronnie's on the ball here. There's no other person to take it. And look, despite the criticism this season of Ronaldo and Real Madrid in general, I think Ronaldo will be desperately hungry to score and show that he still is the man and still is, you know, one of the main men of all time. He's standing over it here. Got good free kick takers in Isco and Modric as well, but Ronaldo I'm sure will take it. What do you reckon he'll do? Will he go around the wall, up, over, under? Will he go to the left or to the right? Orthodox to the right? We'll see. He takes it, he steps up, he shoots. It was decent. He did go to the left, but it did go over. He didn't score. Tekka's Kid, what do I watch this on? I am watching it on BT Sport 3. If you've got any drop frames or any lag, I do apologise, guys. There's not much I can do. I'm trying to push through it, but hopefully it's not too bad and hopefully it's watchable. Yeah, Ronaldo is very bad. So Real Madrid have had 3 attempts on target. Liverpool have gone 1-0 up for you guys. You say that, but you know his free kick stats are better than Messi's. Are they? Are they? Didn't know that. AJ Nail says he wishes he could be at the Madrid game as well. I do as well, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I'm doing this with you guys. I enjoy it equally. Knocking it about now, Real Madrid, as we've seen throughout the game so far. 26 minutes in. They've won the ball high up here. PSG have won the ball. They've been pressing very high. Neymar coming in. He shoots. He doesn't. Oh, he's just slipped there at the vital moment. That was very, very dangerous there from PSG. They pressed high up the pitch. I think that's something that we're going to see throughout the game. They're doing it now again. They're doing a high-tempo press because Real Madrid look a little bit too comfortable on the ball here. But Ronaldo, he's been put in. Oh, fantastic save there by Areola. He is down, but Ronaldo was one-on-one with the keeper. It was a difficult chance, but a chance nonetheless. I think that's the best chance of the game so far. End-to-end stuff here at the moment. What I was saying was PSG, Real Madrid look a little bit too comfortable on the ball when they're knocking about, and I'm sure they've been told by the manager to press them high, to really, get that high-tempo press going. They won the ball high up the pitch. Neymar had it. He went inside, but he just slipped at the last moment. Real Madrid then break. PSG don't have sufficient men at the back. Marcelo puts in an absolutely wonderful ball into Ronaldo, straight across the pitch. But Ronaldo, I think it was just a fantastic save by Areola. He is down. I think he's going to get some medical attention. Hopefully he is okay. Like I always say, we don't want to see the game negatively affected by injuries. We'll see how that goes. Just seeing replays of both chances here now. 28 minutes into the game. Mark will change the title soon. Mentioned it to him. Matthew McFadden, sweet. Did he read it? Let me know. End-to-end stuff there. Fantastic to watch. We're 22,127 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, then do get subscribing. We're trying to grow this community and channel to something bigger and greater than it already is. So if you do subscribe and I do see the ticker go up, let me know in the comments. I'll give you a shout out. I'll happily do that. Apparently it is 2-0 to Liverpool. I haven't seen anything on that at the moment, but if I do, I'll let you know. Real Madrid with the ball high up the pitch here. Modric puts a ball into the box. Areola, like a cat, collects the ball. 29 minutes exactly into the game. Neymar on the ball here. He looks very, very good, doesn't he, Neymar? He's a very, very good player. Yeah, it is 2-0 Liverpool. It is 2-0 Liverpool. I'm not a Madrid fan, no, Calamity Jones, I'm not. How is Cavani playing? Cavani's been alright, actually. His movement, I think, is underrated. I think him and Neymar look quite good together. I think Mbappe hasn't really done much so far. Neymar just drifting past players. Stop it, Neymar! Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Neymar is really, really showing how good he is. And I think, maybe not this year, but next year, Ballon d'Or Neymar. Dima Casillas has just subscribed. Fantastic, mate. Really, really do appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed. But Neymar, fantastic play there. Just gliding in between players. His shot, unfortunately, was slightly scuffed and didn't quite lead to anything significant. But what I will say is, he looks very, very, very dangerous. If I'm a full minute behind, I'm 30 minutes, 20 seconds into the game, just pause your TV, sync up with me, and we'll be able to enjoy the game together. Mbappe's not been too vibrant, has he? Foul there on Casemiro. Oh, Jen says, why are we weighing a Real Madrid fan? A true United fan wouldn't do that. I disagree. I don't have to prove to anyone. But I was going to a Real Madrid game with my mate, and he was like, "What? Wear this Real Madrid top." So I thought, you know what? I'll get into the mood of it, get into the swing of it. I'll wear a Real Madrid top. Look, I'm going to be tourist central. Let's go with it. Wore a Real Madrid top, sang the song. Still a United fan. Deal with it. Total has been changed. Fantastic, Mark. Do appreciate that. We are 31 minutes into the game now. Real Madrid with the ball high up the pitch, knocking it about, looking dangerous. But PSG on the counter-attack have been threatening as well. It goes out for a Real Madrid corner here. Can they do anything of anything significance? We'll have to wait and see. Mark changed the title. Brilliant. Ambi K says she unsubscribed for being timed out for saying hello. I doubt that's true, but if it is, sort it out, mods. Corner in. Oh, there's a good corner in there. To the back post. Ramos, as per usual, on the other end of it. Header was on target, but Areola, quite an easy save there. It makes things look quite dramatic, that Areola, doesn't he? Yeah, exactly, AJ. Now you got a Madrid still a United fan. Isco's just been booked there, yellow card. There's been a lot of yellow cards been dished out here. And obviously, I can't listen to the commentary, and I don't know myself, but I'd be interested to see if there's any players on the sort of yellow card thing where they might miss the next game. It'd be interesting to see. But 32 minutes into the game, Real Madrid have really asserted their dominance. A ball goes in here. Rabiot on the ball. Rabiot scored! There we go! 1-0 PSG, and despite the run of play, I'd say, Real Madrid find themselves 1-0 behind. 32 minutes, 38, 39, 40 seconds into the game. PSG have gone 1-0 up by the right foot of Rabiot. Real Madrid look dodgy defensively, as they have done throughout the season. They've dominated possession, but they haven't capitalised on it. And PSG on the counter-attack once again have looked very, very threatening, and they've capitalised on it, something Real Madrid haven't been able to do so far. So 1-0 PSG. There we go, there's a goal, and I'm sure we're going to see a reaction now from Real Madrid, which should make things slightly more interesting. Let me just change the scores for you. 0-1. Good goal. It's poor defending. It was an open goal for Rabiot. There's not much the keeper could have done, but it was poor defending. They got hit on the counter-attack. They committed men forward. The midfield was not structured and disciplined enough, and they found themselves exposed, leaving Rabiot with essentially an open goal to shoot in. So, there we go. That's Football Fan TV hates PSG. I think that's the way. I don't like him either. I don't like any team that sort of buys success. But that's the way football is at the moment, isn't it? And look, you can argue. I know that's Mark behind That's Football TV account. I think I was going to say they purchase success as well because we've been spending a lot of money. But your argument would then be the money is organic and that PSG's money is essentially Qatari money and oil money. So I understand where you're coming from. Your commentary is 2 minutes slower. I do understand that. A little bit of kerfuffle going on here. Ramos in the midst of it as per usual. Kroos is down holding his leg, but like I said, the continental players, they all roll about like it's like they're Tom Daly. I'm what 2 minutes behind maybe. I understand that. I'm 34 minutes 38 seconds into the game. Live streams are never accurate, whether it's 30 seconds or 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. Pause your game, sorry. I'm 34 minutes 48, 49, 50 seconds into the game and sync up with me. Who scored? It was Rabiot. It was Rabiot that scored. Interesting to see what will happen now. Whether Real Madrid will continue what they were doing. They were dominating possession. They did have a few chances. They didn't capitalise. But it's really up to those players now. It's really up to the players of the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema to really turn it around and put in a performance. Ronaldo needs to step up now. Exactly, Aaron. Exactly. Cross in there from PSG, but it goes out for a throw-in. I forgot to... yeah, guys. When there's a goal, that is the advantage of me being a few minutes behind. Mute it, right, and just watch my reaction because you'll break your eardrums if you don't. Liverpool 2-0 up apparently. No, I'm talking about PSG buying success. PSG, look, a lot of people don't like PSG in the comments saying PSG are a disgrace, this and that. And I would agree. I hate it as well. The way that they've got sort of money from Qatar, they're making a mockery of FFP, buying Neymar for 220 million euros and loaning Mbappe for him then to be signed next season. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. But it's the way football is. You're not going to change it. You're really not. Unless, FIFA put transfer caps, wage caps, really do actively something to change it. They're not going to make a difference. Football will keep inflating and becoming, the transfer wages and transfer fees will rise and rise and it'll become more and more ridiculous. Football will eventually lose its heart. But Ronaldo's here in the box. That's ridiculous. That's so poor. Ronaldo's won the ball there. He's gone in the box on his left foot. Admittedly, not his strongest foot. But with a player of his quality, he should be at least hitting the target there. And he hasn't. He skies it over the bar. You've got to make the keeper work. Very, very, very poor. Very poor. I don't want to make United. Every single season, I've been saying, I'd love United. I love Ronaldo at United. I'd love him at United. I don't care if he's messed us about contract reasons. It's that sentimental thing of him wearing that number 7, running around, running down the wing as United sing, Viva Ronaldo. But he's done. He's finished. I don't want him. And with the amount of money that you're going to pay for him, it's not worth it, mate. It's not worth it. PSG on the attack here. Neymar on the ball. Brilliant play. He's got to turn and shoot. Oh my God, how that didn't end up in the back of the net, I don't know. But PSG look very, very threatening. They don't have a lot of the ball, but when they do get it and when they do go forward, they look very, very dangerous indeed. Very lucky there for Real Madrid. Real Madrid look very, very shabby. I was looking to get a Barcelona fan on before the game. Look, I'm not going to profess to know loads about La Liga, or I know bits and bobs. Of course I do, I'm a football fan. But I was hoping to get a little bit of La Liga expertise on before the game. He unfortunately couldn't make it. But I've heard, obviously I'm living in Madrid at the moment, and I've heard from many people, Real Madrid fans, they think that Zidane can't handle the ego, and that he's too much of a yes man. Whether that's true or not, I think you can't sack him this season. I don't think you should. He's won you back-to-back Champions Leagues, and that should give you a job for at least another 2 seasons. But Real Madrid are ruthless, and I think if they don't come through this tie, they don't win this, beat PSG over the two legs, I don't think you're seeing more Zidane as a Real Madrid manager, if I'm honest. Real Madrid in the box here, but well defended. Look, we were all saying that PSG defence was a little bit overrated. It's done very well today. Admittedly, Real Madrid's attack hasn't been fantastic. They have got into good positions, but they haven't been clinical enough. But PSG have nullified their attack. They have cleared and swept up when needed. And you've got to respect them for that. Oh, do me a favour. Vijay says Ronaldo on one leg is better than Sanchez on two. Look, Ronaldo on one leg now is better than mine, Nan. Just about. No, I'm joking. Here we go. Oh. PSG players flying. What's going on here? I'm sorry, I can't commentate on it. There was an absolute shambles going on there. There's a crossing going, shots going left, right and centre. PSG players diving in front of the ball. They look passionate. That's one thing you've got to give them. You can call them mercenaries and you can call them they're all there for the money. There's no history of that club. But they look passionate. They look hungry. And you could say, so they should be on 200, 300 grand a week. But fair play to them. Fair play to them. They look like they want to win this. .40 minutes into the game, 40 minutes and 10 seconds. A ball goes in here. It's a Real Madrid corner. It's cleared well once again. Real Madrid not winning any of the headers. Out to Isco. Brilliant slipped in pass there, but once again intercepted. Real Madrid going forward haven't been very good. They haven't. Lovely ball that is into Mbappe. He's been slightly quiet today so far. What can he do? He's running at his play. Oh, he just tries to beat him, but it does get tackled. It goes out for a PSG throw-in. Oh, mate, if Man City win the Champions League, I'd go into hibernation. I really would. I don't know what I'd do. T-Dog says, CR7 is declining. Even Zlatan stayed at the top of his game for longer. I think we're just holding... I think if Ronaldo went to PSG, I think he'd do exactly what Zlatan did. I think we're just holding him up to that insane, unbelievable standards that Ronaldo has set for himself over the past few seasons. And he's not that anymore. He's not going to get you 50 goals a season. He's still a good player, though. He's still a good player. What time is it? It is, it's 9:30 over here. No, I'm joking. It's 41 minutes, 24 seconds into the game. 41 minutes, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 seconds into the game. So if you want to pause your TV and sync up with me, you can do. Rabiot did score indeed. Where can I watch it? You can watch it on PT Sports 3, that's in England. If you live in another country, I don't know where you can watch it, but I'm sure you can find a way, put it that way. Oh, sorry, A Dude has subscribed. Sorry, I didn't see you. There's your shout out, A Dude. Sorry, man, I didn't see it. I'm obviously trying to commentate on the game as much as possible and speak to you guys as well. It is difficult. Mark makes it look easy, but it is difficult. Vijay says, there's only one question that matters. Who will win El Clasico? PSG or Manchester City? That's a good question. Qatario. .42 minutes, 31 seconds in, 32, 33 seconds into the game. Just seeing replays of that PSG goal. Ridiculous defending. You should never be allowed that much space and time to just put the ball in the back of the net. It shouldn't be allowed. It really shouldn't. Ah, my God, my neck. Real Madrid knocking about here. Toni Kroos on the ball. He plays it into Marcelo once again, playing as a left winger. He plays it into Benzema. Benzema shoots! Oh, it was a good save there by Areola. He sends it out for a Real Madrid corner. It's a quick short corner taken there. He's been taken down in the box. It's a penalty. Real Madrid have won a penalty against PSG in the 43rd minute. Who's going to step up? Who's going to take it? It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to put my money on Ronaldo taking it and scoring it. But we'll see what happens. PSG players not happy with it at all. Let's see the replay here. He's gone down very dramatically there. It was Toni Kroos. Let's see this. I don't like that. Nah, not a penalty for me. He's just what he's running. Nah, that's a dive. Ridiculous. Not a penalty for me. Let me know in the comments what you guys do think it is, but not a penalty for me whatsoever. Nah, I don't think that's a penalty. We're just about to come up to half time, 45 minutes in. Ronaldo stepping up to take the penalty. It'd be interesting to see if he puts it in the back of the net or not. Obviously, look, it's a penalty, but if he scores, he's still the main man. He's still putting balls in the back of the net in the Champions League. I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it. Here he is, Cristiano Ronaldo. To put Real Madrid 1-1, equal with PSG, just before half-time. He steps up, he takes a deep breath, he runs up, he puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. Fantastic penalty there. Absolutely fantastic penalty there. Keeper went the right way. He just too much power, too much precision on it. Brilliant penalty and fair play to him. Fair play to him. Haters, sit down, haters. Look, it is from a penalty, and he hasn't done much this game. He's been quite poor, but he still put the ball in the back of the net, and he still scored. I do think it's a dive. I don't think that was a penalty, but it's a fantastic penalty nonetheless. We are 44 minutes, 58 seconds into the game. I think this penalty can be a turning point in this game. I think it could be, Karen. I think that's a good point. I think just going into half-time, Real Madrid will now go in with confidence. They'll come out with confidence. The team talk will be completely different. They're still in the game. And PSG might just be shot. You know, they've been the better side today. And the fact that they're just only 1-1, that's going to ruin your confidence. But we've still got 45 minutes left of this match. So it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. It was a dive. I do think it was a dive. Thank you everyone who has subscribed. 22,000 subscribers, 147 of you so far. If you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. We're trying to grow this channel to something bigger and greater than it already is. So get involved, comment, like, and share as per usual. And welcome to the family, put it that way. About 1 minute left of the added time. It was 2 minutes total. Who do you guys want to win? I haven't asked you. I've asked you for the predictions, but who do you guys want to win? Let me know. I'm presuming Real Madrid will be the majority answer because PSG are a club funded just by Qatar. So, but we'll go with it. We'll see. Penaldo, people are saying. Yeah, he's look, you can say he's Penaldo, he's this, he's that, he scores just from penalties, but he scores goals. He scores goals. Gary Lineker scored literally just from inside the 6-yard box. He scored goals though. Oh, people saying PSG want PSG to win. PSG, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. Usman has subscribed, thanks man. Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. A lot of Madrids. A lot of Madrid, a lot of Madrids. A few PSG though. Sean says PSG. Interesting. How many of you are watching? Let me know. Hopefully the lag didn't put off too many of you. It is half time. I am going to go use the restroom quickly. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. It's been a fantastic half-time recap coming up for you in about a minute so stay tuned. Evening all, I am back. I've drunk a lot of this water, put it that way, so I had to quickly go to the toilet, but I am back. Panaro strikes again. Let's do a little half-time recap, shall we? I think, obviously we talked about it a lot throughout the game, but Real Madrid have dominated possession. They've created a few chances, but they haven't been clinical. PSG have really sat back. When they've got the ball, they've been careful with it, they've countered well, they've looked very, very threatening on the counter-attack. Neymar especially, I mean, I admitted I hadn't watched too much of him. I knew he was a good player, but I hadn't watched too much of him. He is honestly an absolutely wonderful player. He glides past players like they're not even there. Mbappe's been a bit quiet, but him and Cavani have provided support for PSG. Overall, I think PSG have been the better side, despite having a lack of possession. But Real Madrid at the end there, despite what you may think, despite what you think it should have been, it was a penalty. It was given, and it's 1-1. Ronaldo puts it in the back of the net. He's been quiet, but he scores. That's what he does. So it's going to be disheartening for PSG, but they've got to come out in the second half, show exactly what they're made of, and show that they're a side to be reckoned with. And it'll be interesting to see how they do that. I've changed the score now. I think I'm getting a little bit of lag, which is a bit annoying, but we'll go with it. We'll see how it goes. See if I can change it a little bit. Yeah, it's lagging. I'm getting that as well. What do I think of Neymar to Real rumours? I think that's interesting. I'm sceptical. I really am, because it doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense, but it is. I'd say there's no smoke. There's no smoke without fire, and I'd say that's something to keep your eye on. Damn it, Mark ditched us to go on a date. The sneaky fellow. He's sneaky, isn't he? 4-1 Madrid second half. Oh, it's laggy. Yeah, it's laggy. I think I fixed that. This money that PSG will win, and that's a fact. Lagging very much. Hopefully, I'll fix that for you guys. AJ now says she's got to go. See ya in a bit, AJ. Mark deserves a night off. He does. He works hard, doesn't he? He works hard. Not only does he do United stand full time, he does that's football as well. But he also has got a full time job, so you got to give it to him. You got to give him a night off. Imagine Martial and Neymar. Well, no, I don't want to. Well, I guess Neymar could play at number 10, but I don't want to see anyone drop from Martial. I think he's an absolutely fantastic player, and he deserves, that starting spot on the left. No lagging at minute. Yeah, cool. Kind of laggy. Well, guys, look, I understand there's been some technical difficulties throughout the stream so far. When I do future streams, I will try and faff around with the settings a little bit. But this has been it's my first stream in a long time, so my settings are skewed, my Wi-Fi is skewed. So look, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can push through and enjoy the stream and the match equally as if it wasn't lagging. 2-1 Madrid, says David reckons. I want PSG to lose, so they would have wasted over 250 million on two players. Clarence, 400 million on two players. They spent 222 million on Neymar. They've loaned Mbappe this season, but for next season, yeah, they could sign him next season. Rabiot scored for PSG. He did indeed. Man City and PSG, the money, FC to dominate football. I can't quite remember who it was before. If it's you, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the credit, but I did see a nice little comment saying, who will win in El Casio? PSG versus Manchester City. Not lagging, cool. Sonny, you're doing fine, no pressure. Appreciate it, Louise, especially from you. You're a long time watcher of the United stand, and that's football, of course, as well. Tube says I look like Bale. Not the first time I've heard that, pal. He looks like a monkey, so I'm not too happy with it, but we'll go with it. That's interesting. Where do you think Kane will be next season, guys? Obviously, we've got a little bit of time to spare so far. About, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes until the second half kicks off again. Where do you think Harry Kane will be next season? Will he stay at Tottenham Hotspurs under that positive plan Mauricio Pochettino's got and that positive English spine to the side they've got there at Spurs? Or will he move on to Real Madrid or PSG potentially? Let me know in the comments. I think, if I'm honest, I think he'll stay. I think it'll give it maybe 2, 3 seasons even. If he doesn't win anything then he'll leave. I think he's really, really invested in the plan Pochettino set out, the players he's signing. I think that link up with Dele Alli, Eriksen and Son is something that you won't get in a lot of places. And I think he believes in Spurs. I really do think he does. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. City is loose every game. Kane to United. I think Kane to United is absolute rubbish. I think he's invested in Lukaku. He's not going to bench him. If he bought Kane, he'd have to bench him or play 2 up front, which he's never going to do. He's Mourinho. So you can ignore that. He won't leave. Kane will stay 2 more seasons. Some people saying PSG. Kane will be at Spurs because the new stadium is coming. Exactly. I think, that is a good sign of intent if you're Harry Kane from Spurs. New stadium. Hopefully they can invest in the summer in some good players again. I think he'll stay. So if Man City win the treble, will that ruin football? Yeah, it will. I think football will be officially ruined when that happens. That could be a video when that comes out. Football is ruined. I'm getting lag. I think they're talking about a double kick here for the penalty. I need to see that again. Oh yeah. Interesting that. When Ronaldo takes the penalty, as he plants his foot, the ground underneath the ball elevates. And so he sort of gets a better kick on it. Interesting. Kane could go to Barca later on when Suarez is done. That's an interesting proposition as well. I think they're going to have to invest though, Barcelona, because Messi's going to be on the decline. Obviously, he won't be gone for a while, but they need to start investing maybe in some youth. They've got a fantastic youth system there. It'd be interesting to see how they replace him because he's essentially irreplaceable, isn't he? That's interesting, Jared. That's an interesting proposition. Kane is going to Madrid. Bale is going back to Spurs. I think that would... It'd benefit Real Madrid. It wouldn't benefit Spurs. I think a fit Harry Kane at the moment is better than a fit Bale. I really do think that. Pankaj asks if Spurs will knock out Juventus. I hope so. I really do. Like I said earlier on in the stream, I really want the English sides this season in Europe. I really want them to make a statement. We've been made a mockery of recently, of our own doing. We've been very, very poor. Man United have been poor. Arsenal not in the Champions League. Getting knocked out in the quarterfinals. I don't think we've made a semi-finals for ages. I know City did it a few years ago, but I really want us to do well. I think if we can get 2 sides in the semi-final, that would really, really, really be positive, wouldn't it? I do play Fortnite, Asian. I do. I don't have that much time to play it, but I do when I can. Really want Savic. That's from the Atletico Madrid. That's Luis says that. I think I saw, just quickly in United, I saw we were linked to Alderweireld from Spurs, obviously a fantastic defender. He's got some contract issues. I think he's in the last year of his contract, but he's got an option to extend it. I think United are monitoring it. I'll be very, very happy. I saw Mourinho wants to clear out United's defence, clear out Jones, Smalling, maybe Ashley Young, the likes, and really invest in that defence. We've invested in the strike force recently with Lukaku, Sanchez, and the likes. I think, Pogba, even attacking players. So I think it'll be positive to start investing in the defence. Hans says, where is Mark? Mark is probably a romantic restaurant having a dinner with his wife because it's Valentine's Day. No, but on a serious note, obviously if you are new to the channel, you won't know me. I'm Sander. I am 17 years old and I live in Madrid. Brilliant. There you go. No, I'm obviously I do presenting on this channel as well. I like football. I like doing the content on here. So if you don't like me, don't watch it. But I'd appreciate if you could stick around, drop a like on the video and subscribe as per usual. When's Mark coming on? Game of Blame. I did promise you that. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi, as you guys know, has been very dodgy, so I can't do it, unfortunately. I'm going to try and faff around with my settings after the stream is finished. But, yeah, we'll hope to get Mark on in future streams when I'm presenting. When Mark's on, hopefully get me on. Did you hear that? Game should be kicking off in about 1 or 2 minutes now. Be interesting to see how both teams come out in the second half. PSG obviously going to feel hard done by, but only of their own doing. It's 11 versus 11, on the pitch, and 1-1 is the fair score. So it's going to be interesting to see how the second half pans out. Obviously, it is only the first leg, but if PSG can get maybe another away goal, that'd be crucial. Vishnu says I'm doing a great job on the channel. She hopes to see me, or he hopes to see me, doing more presenting and on the United stand as well. I'm with you. I hope to be doing more presenting and I hope to be doing more things on the United stand as well. Maybe I can join you guys for a watch along or two as a guest. So we'll see how that goes. But look, I'm just concentrating on this at the moment and just enjoying it while it lasts. Michael Van Gerwen has bets on PSG 3-1. Be interesting to see if that comes out for you. Hi Sander, good to see you. Love when you do the watch-along, says Jessica. Appreciate it, I really do. Obviously, haven't been doing a lot of content on the channel for a little while, but I do always love it when I do it, and hopefully we can start getting a little bit more regularity to my watch-alongs. What's my best moment of YouTube career so far? I don't really have a YouTube career, but we'll go with it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when West Ham came back from 3-0 down to 3-3 in the league, I think it was, against Spurs. That was pretty good. Vishnu says, would you get Renato Sanchez in the summer? Would I? I would literally... No. I'd rather keep Marouane Fellaini. Renato Sanchez, look, he's an interesting one, isn't he? What do you guys think of Renato Sanchez? He was touted as this... I think he won the... what's it called? Golden Boy. The Golden Boy Award, for the most promising young talent in Europe. He did fantastic in the Euros for Portugal. And he was a Bayern Munich player, but now he's at Swansea and he hasn't done anything. You don't hear anything of him doing anything positive, scoring goals, assisting, defending well. He doesn't do anything great. So I think he... I wouldn't take him. Zahan says he loves the channel and he hopes that I can do a watch along for the second leg. Be my pleasure, Zahan. It'd be my pleasure. And if you could subscribe if you haven't already, and that applies for all of you. If you haven't already subscribed, do get subscribing. We're on 22,164 subscribers. If we can get that to 22,200 today, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So I do appreciate everyone that does join me for the watch-alongs and watches it with me. I love it, and I hope you guys do too. The players are just coming out now for the second half. It's going to be an interesting second half, an interesting 45 minutes of football. I think PSG will come out on top, if I'm honest. I don't think Real Madrid have been clinical enough. They haven't defended well enough. But PSG, they find themselves 1-1, despite it not being a penalty. They still 1-1, and they'll have to cause a reaction. So we'll see how it goes. Now, Tubes, I took it from 13,000 to 20,000. That's what I took it from. I didn't take it from 2. Kickoff is imminent, guys. Pour this glass of water. My bottle is up. I'm interested, guys. I'm excited. I really, really, truly am. Let me know, guys, what your predictions are now. since you've seen the first half. We have kicked off. It's 45 minutes, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 45 minutes and 11 seconds into the game. That's if you guys want to pause the game and sync up with me. Marcelo bombing forward as he does always. He's mental. He's playing as a left winger at the moment. Benzema on the ball. What can he do with it? He's standing up his man. He plays it into Marcelo. Oh, that was beautiful skill. Ball into the box. Well defended. Or intercepted, I should say. Ball cleared into Varane. Real Madrid asserting their dominance by holding the ball again. You know, they've got the majority of the possession as they did in the first half. But like we saw, it doesn't mean anything. They found themselves 1-0 down and PSG with a better side. So, be interesting to see if they can be more clinical in the second half. Madrid 3-1 says Harsh Songara. Wendy reckons it'll be 3-1 to PSG. See, that's so interesting. Look, 3-2 Madrid. We've got contrasting opinions, and I can't tell you which way it's going to go either. I think it's on a knife edge. It really is. If these Real Madrid players can turn up, they've got one hell of a side. But as we've seen too many times this season, they haven't done it, and PSG have got the ability to counter that. So we'll see how it goes. Neymar on the ball at the moment, absolutely smashing it so far. I tried to play a ball into Cavani there, Mbappe, I should say. Sorry, didn't quite come off, and the Navas collects it. What minute is it, Matthew Barnes? It is 46 minutes, 45 seconds into the game. 46, 47, 48, 49, 46 minutes, 51 seconds into the game. That's if you guys want to pause your TV and sync up with me. I understand I'm a few minutes behind you guys. If there is any lag, guys, I do sincerely apologise. Obviously, we've had a few technical difficulties throughout the stream today. I haven't done a watch along for a little while, so my settings on OBS are skewed. And so I will try and fix that for future watch alongs. Soline says she thinks it's going to be a draw. Interesting. 22,169 subscribers as it is at the moment, guys. Ball into the box here for PSG. For Real Madrid, I should say, sorry. But Marcelo collects the ball up on the far side of the pitch. But yeah, if we can get that to 22,200 subscribers today, that's 31 subscribers. It'd be really, fantastic to do that today. That's 30 subscribers. If you guys do subscribe and I see the ticker go up, comment it. Let me know. I'll happily give you a shout out. I really would do. Madrid with the ball knocking it out as per usual. Knocking it out, oh, that's what she said. But yeah, knocking the ball around. Just playing it around. Very calm, very, very, cool. PSG with men behind the ball. Ball goes into the box. Did take a deflection, so it didn't find a Real Madrid player. PSG go on the counter-attack here. What can they do with it? Rabiot on the ball. Rabiot plays it out wide. Real Madrid are pressing high and it's causing PSG a few problems, but they have played their way out of it quite nicely. A ball over the top in here for Neymar. What can he do with it? He's very, very dangerous. He plays the ball into Mbappe. Mbappe on the ball. He shoots. He's well saved from Keylor Navas. Fantastic. Real Madrid do get rid of it. That was very, very dangerous. That's what it just shows you, that Real Madrid can easily get caught out on the counter-attack. And if PSG can get that, that clinical edge, I think you're going to see them come out on top today, but they didn't. 49 minutes into the game, very interesting. Whenever Neymar gets on the ball, I get scared. Not because I'm a Real Madrid fan, just because it's scary, all right? How many minutes into the game? It's 49 minutes, 21 seconds into the game as we stand. Chris says, I may live in Peru. I'm a United fan through and through. Well, one, have you ever considered poetry? Because you rhyme fantastically. But secondly, that's fantastic to hear. Vasil says he's from Romania. Brilliant. That's what this channel is all about. It's a generic football fan channel for fans all over the world supporting a variety of different clubs. Whether you support Celta Vigo, Scunthorpe United, Real Madrid or Man United, get involved. Have your say and have a bit of banter. Ultimately, we want to have fun on the channel. So yeah, get involved, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, get commenting. A ball into the box here, a bit overcooked and it goes out. Can Rabiot get it? He does get it. Rabiot's on the ball at the moment on the left-hand side of the pitch for PSG. Zahan lives in India. Fantastic. Brilliant. Guys, if you wouldn't mind letting me know where you guys are watching from. I'm watching from Madrid, personally. I'm not at the game, obviously, but I am here with you guys. Let me know where you guys are watching from. It is very interesting to know and to see how far these videos go out. PSG with a high press at the moment. Real Madrid trying to play their way out of it. They have done very successfully. That is one thing I will say. They do knock the ball out very well, and especially under pressure. Marcelo bombing on forward here as the left winger we all know he really wants to be. He puts the ball into the box, but it does get intercepted and it goes out for a Real Madrid throw-in. Volantes is watching from Texas. Harsh is watching from India. It's 2:25 a.m. LA, London, Romania, Germany, US, Pakistan, Bulgaria, England, fantastic, brilliant. Holland, fantastic. Kenya, with a name like Ian Mark, I doubt you're watching from Kenya, but I believe you, I'll take your word for it. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic that these videos go out so far. Watching from Canada. Brilliant. Apparently it's Liverpool 3-0. That's tie over, isn't it? There's no way Porto are going to Anfield and getting 3 or 4 goals. No way. Or 4 goals it'd have to be. Egypt. Brilliant. 51 minutes, 55 seconds into the game as it stands. A ball goes into the box here for PSG. It's a dangerous one. Keylor Navas came out to collect it, but Varane didn't trust him and got a good touch on it, to be fair. My TV's spazzing out at the moment, but actually I know what to do. There we go. Don't panic. Salamain, I don't know how to say your name, but has subscribed. Brilliant. Kolov, Egypt, Nambia. Fantastic. It's brilliant, isn't it? I really do appreciate, you're all valid. All your opinions are valid, no matter where you're from and who you support. Unless you're an Arsenal fan. But we'll go with it. PSG on the ball at the moment, plays it back to Areola. They're quite comfortable, I think. We're on 22,174 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, if I see the ticker go up like I just have then, let me know you subscribed. I'll give you a shout out. We're trying to hit 22,200 subscribers a day. I know there's been lag, but I would really appreciate you guys' subscription to help the channel grow and build this community to something bigger and greater than it already is. I do know Spencer Owen, yes. Mac Virus has subscribed. Don't give my Mac a virus. I do beg you, please. Obviously, I'll try to read out as many of your comments as possible. Not always achievable, but I do try. PSG got the ball in the box here. Into Rabiot. Wow, that was a very, very good shot. Again, Rabiot free. Just subscribed. Calamity Jones has subscribed. Matthew Barnes has subscribed. Appreciate that. Fionn Curtin is back. But again, Rabiot finds himself in the Real Madrid area. Free shot on goal, that. It was a good block. It was a good block. It was a claims for handball, but I don't think it was. But that's dodgy. Once again, look how much space there is for Dani Alves to put a ball in there. It does get cleared by Varane, but Real Madrid really need to buck their ideas up here. Salamain has subscribed. Ali Hussein has subscribed. Is back. Sorry. Zander with an X has subscribed. Thank you, pal. We are 54 minutes, 25 seconds into the game. A ball in here to Rabiot. Rabiot has been very, very, very good today, hasn't he? He really has been. Eric has subscribed. I haven't seen the ticker go up, unfortunately, mate, so I don't believe you, but we'll go with it. Dark Gamer loves the vids. Appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate it. PSG dominating possession here, and with a level of determination as well. They look threatening. It's not pointless possession, as we've seen, a little bit of from Real Madrid. It's really driven. It's really positive. But saying that, Real Madrid on the counter-attack here. Plays it into Ronaldo. Gets deflected. It goes out for a Real Madrid corner. Ooh, was that a handball? No, I don't think it was. His hands were... Yeah, it was true. His hands was there. If we're getting lag, how do I say that? Suleiman, I do apologise. Technical difficulties are something that we have experienced throughout this stream. But I do appreciate everyone that stuck with it, watched it nonetheless, and enjoyed it equally. Ball in there. Real Madrid corner. No, it doesn't quite work. 22,180 subscribers. Brilliant. Fantastic. I really do appreciate everyone that has subscribed. Let's try and get 22,200, shall we? If you guys are watching the game yourself, you see that white section behind that Real Madrid, the PSG goal at the moment. That is only a small section. That's actually the Real Madrid ultras. They sing and go mental for the full 90 minutes with flags and scarves and drums, and it's amazing. I sat a few times just a little bit above that, and it's fantastic to witness. They really do get behind the side. There's a little bit of information for you that you may not have known. David, I support Manchester United. I do support Manchester United if you guys aren't aware of that. But on this channel, I feel sometimes I get scrutinised for it, but I do feel I give a fairly unbiased sort of generic opinion, and I try and be as fair as I can be. But yeah, I do support Manchester United. James Shaw, if there are any dislikes on this, they either don't like me, or often what we get is on these watch-alongs, people presume that we are showing the game, and we in fact can't. It does say watch-along in the title, but they presume that it's an actual stream of the game, and that's just illegal, and we don't condone that by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, that's why there's dislikes. So if you want to counteract that, drop a like on the video, help support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and show a bit of support. Zidane's going mental at Cristiano Ronaldo. I think it is. I'm not sure, though. Poor bit of play there by Ronaldo. Why did I move to Madrid? Oh, well, I'll answer that question after this Real Madrid attack. Marcelo on the ball, into Isco. Isco plays, he does a nice little turn. Is that a foul? No, it's not a foul. Mbappe plays it, but he gets intercepted by Toni Kroos. Modric on the ball. It's quite intense play here at the moment. Goes out wide, a tackle, but PSG won it back. Just to answer your question why I moved to Spain, if you guys don't know already, I lived in England. My dad lived in Spain. He moved here 3 years ago due to work reasons. I thought, look, why not? I'll finish my GCSEs. I'll go over there for 2 years to do my A-levels and see how it goes. It's better weather, better food. And so I thought, why not? Yeah, Ali Hussein asked if I think City have got a chance of winning the Champions League. I think 100%. I think they actually are favourites behind PSG. I think they're a fantastic side. I think got a fantastic manager and fantastic players. But look, whether they've got the sort of experience to do that, I'm not sure. I would hate it if they did. Put it that way, hate it. I don't hate Madrid SS games. That's actually quite funny. A lot of people say that I bloody love Madrid and that I'm a Madrid fan. I don't hate Madrid. Not at all. Zarda says, with an X in the comments, says that Real are going to win. Interesting. It's 1-1 at the moment. I think this, if it were to stay like this, it would set it up nicely for the second leg, and I think we'd definitely do a watch along for this. Whether it be me or Mark, I'm not sure. But so you're going back to the UK. I might go back for uni. I'm not sure. I do go often to see my girlfriend. Well, I don't think United can win the Champions League. I never said that, Pancage, but I think they're not good enough, pretty much. Yeah, Matthew McFadden just said went to the Bernabeu once. It was a great stadium, amazing tour too. I've done the tour. I've been to see a few games there. Fantastic stadium, and despite what you think, the fans aren't as fickle as like I said, as you think. They, the loud ones, the Twitter ones, they are fickle, as all Twitter fans are. But the hardcore ultra fans, they're not that fickle. They get behind the side. They don't boo the Ronaldos and the Casillas. That's just a minority, and I think it's a misconception. I really do. I do live in Madrid. Real Madrid on the ball at the moment. Let's concentrate slightly more on this game. We're 60 minutes in to the game as we sound. 60 minutes, 41 seconds in. Real Madrid knocking it about. They've really dominated possession. I don't know the exact possession stat, but they have dominated the possession. It is still 1-1. A ball goes into the box here by Isco. That's dangerous. I think it was Benzema at the front post, tried to get a little touch on it, but Areola collected it, and nothing really happened. Neymar is dirty. Neymar is dirty. Neymar is filthy. That is actually disgusting. I need a shower. That is disgusting. I mean, that is a dive. It is a dive, but he's done very well there. He's done very well. There's a good ball in that by Isco a few minutes ago. It's Rodney here. Rodney, evening, mate. How you doing, pal? How you doing? I think Neymar's going to win the Ballon d'Or at some point, isn't he? Whether it be this season, I think he'll come second. I think he'll be in the top 3 this season, won't he? But he's going to win it at some point. Unamar has just subscribed. Cheers, mate. Got a dodgy back for all of you. They didn't know that. But yeah, 62 minutes into the game, 1-1. Real Madrid, we've settled into a sort of a comfy a pattern to this game. PSG counter-attack, Real Madrid sit back, get the ball, play it, knock it around, wave after possession, after attack, and it's just interesting to see if PSG have got the defensive ability to cope with that and deal with it and counter-attack it well enough. Rodney, how you doing, pal? How you doing? Are you still doing the United stand? I haven't watched. I only really watched I don't even watch the watchalongs, if I'm honest. Nothing on the United stand. It's just I watch them with my dad, and so we talk about the game together. But you still doing the United stand? Let me know, mate. Need 20 subscribers until 22,200 subscribers, guys. It'd be fantastic if we could get there today. I didn't think we'd get anywhere near that, but be brilliant if you could. I don't know how many how many of you are watching, but it's a great game. It really is a great game and a great fixture. So I'm thankful for everyone that's showing support, whether it be by sharing the video, liking it, or subscribing to the channel in general. I do appreciate every one of you. There is a foul. It is a yellow card to Rabiot. It was a dive as well. That pisses me off so much. How can he not see that? The amount of dives in this game, that is one thing you will see in continental football, isn't it? In Europe, the amount of diving is ridiculous. Diving, rolling about on the floor, it really is something that you see a lot more in European football, especially in sort of Spain and France and stuff, over English football. Rodney talks sense, 100%. I agree with a lot of what he says. If you guys do want to follow me on Twitter and get my opinions on Manchester United, my Twitter handle is Sander_Seegers7. That's SANDER_Seegers. That's SEGERS7. So that's Sander_Seegers7 to get all my opinions on Manchester United. Ronaldo did take the free kick. He did hit the wall. It went out. I think it's a Real Madrid corner, isn't it? It is indeed. Will there be VAR in Champions League? Not this season. Maybe in the future. Bale's coming on. I haven't seen it. So I'm a little bit behind, but if he is, that'd be that's an attacking intent, isn't it? Gareth Bale is coming on. Ross has shown the game, or he'll report or unsubscribed. Go ahead, mate. You can report and unsubscribe all you want. Adios in a bit. I mean, we can't show the game. It's illegal. We never have. We never will show the game. So, ta-da. Edison Cavani has come off here for Meunier. Thomas Meunier, that is. Interesting substitution. Sander, what do you think about Sheffield Wednesday? No opinions, mate. Man of the match. We're only 65 minutes into the game, so we've still got a little while, about half an hour left, I reckon. I'm going to do more of these. I hope so, the genuine gamer. I do hope so. Obviously, the cards are, the ball is in Mark's court. The cards are in Mark's hand. So if he wants me to do more, if you guys want me to do more, I will do more. But we'll see how it goes. Let's just enjoy the game and enjoy the time being. And look, like I said, just enjoy it. Gareth Bale is coming on, as Theon Curtin says, a.k.a. me. Got pretty much the same haircut as him, don't I? Hopefully slightly better. PSG on the ball at the moment. Neymar tried to get past this player. Went down. He appeared for a foul, but it wasn't given. 1-1, still stands. 66 minutes, 15 seconds. Bale is coming on indeed. Who for? Let me know, guys, if it hasn't happened yet for you. Let me know who he will come on for, who you reckon. Rose are red, violets are blue. Without the Arab money, City would be in League 2, exactly. Ball in here for PSG, that's fantastic ball in there. Whether that's a penalty, I don't know. The player seems to be pushed over, but PSG still maintain possession. Can they put another ball in? Rabiot on the ball at the moment. He does lose the ball, but he wins it back well. Can he put a ball in? There's no one really of any height in the box. He dinks it in to the outside of the... There was no one in the 6-yard box, really. No one on the end to be there for the other end of the cross. A shot dragged wide. Easy. Goalkeeper has the ball now, and he will take the goal kick. How many minutes are we in the game? A blamer. We are in 67 minutes, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. That's 67 minutes, 17 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, 20 seconds into the game. So if you guys do want to pause your TV and sync up with me, you can do. Benzema has come off for Gareth Bale. That's very interesting, I presume. Let's see where Gareth Bale plays. He's playing on the left at the moment. Ronaldo through the middle. Gareth Bale, he's got to do something, hasn't he? If he really wants to win the Real Madrid fans back, the manager's trust, he's going to have to put in a hell of a performance and win the game, potentially. Benzema's come off. He's been quite poor today, I think. As have all of Real Madrid. I don't think they deserve to be level at all. I don't think they have been the better team. They've had more possession, but they haven't really been clinical or threatening when going forward. So I think... it really is up to PSG now to get justice, essentially. The ref got a ballon in the face. That's a stinger, that. It's a stinger. The game has literally been stopped because the ref got a ballon in the face. Oh, that's a stinger, defo. It's quite cold in Madrid at the moment as well. Firmino scored, Sander, come on, and ref. I should do it as well, shouldn't I? He'll be alright. Ref's getting medical attention here. I did a watch-along once where the ref got injured. Interesting. Obviously, next week we've got Chelsea, Barcelona. I could potentially do that watch-along for you guys if you would like. Mark... obviously could do that as well. United, obviously, on Wednesday. I won't be doing that. You head over to the United stand if you want to watch that. Good header for the ref, isn't he? Good header. Probably about 25 minutes left of the game so far. So Liverpool are 4-0 up. But the ref, he's a diving scum. He's over dramatic, isn't he? Drama queen. He's time wasting. PSG do come forward here, nice little 1-2 there. They're playing. That's beautiful play there. If they can make this a goal, they've been absolutely fantastic. They've been playing, sumptuous football there by PSG. They really, really did turn it on there. But Real Madrid defended well. They did defend well. 17 subscribers until 22,200 subscribers. Share the video, guys. Tell your mates about it if you haven't already. It'd be fantastic to reach that tiny little landmark for us there. Real Madrid have had 11 attempts. 5 of them have been on target compared to Paris's PSG's 7 on target. 7 attempts, 3 on target they've had. Yes, Jack, yeah, they are all, I mentioned it earlier, but behind the goal, they all wear white because they're all ultras. They drum the whole game, they stand, sing, they're mental, they're the Real Madrid ultras, and that's why they wear white. Yeah, they are, Jack, they are ultras. You'll reach 22,000, I hope so, we are 22,000. 22,200, I think you mean. PSG coming forward here. They've got men forward. If they can slip him in here. Neymar on the ball. What's he doing? The dopey muppet. That's a poor ball. He's ruined that. Neymar, he's got his hands on his head. He ruined it. They had men forward. I think they had an overload there. He could have slipped him in or at least play a decent ball into him. But there's a poor ball by Neymar. I think that was poor. Real Madrid coming forward here. Ronaldo with a shot. Good block there by PSG defender. Liam, is the title still messed up? Can you guys... someone let Mark know. I don't really want to message him. Because my phone's off, so I don't want to... PSG coming forward here. Mbappe with the ball. He slips it into Dani Alves. What can Dani Alves do with it? He slips it back into Mbappe. Mbappe, well defended. They've done well. PSG do look very threatening on the counter-attack, I must say. But Real Madrid are defending better than they did in the first half. 3-0 Liverpool for Firmino. Fix the title. Ibrahim, I can't do that. I don't have access to any of that. Rowan, there's your shout out, mate. Corner here for PSG. They don't have that many high, players with a lot of height, but it is Neymar to take the corner. Can he put a decent ball in? He does put a very good ball in. Very good ball in. It's a scramble. Goal map scramble. His shot's going off left, right, centre here. Real Madrid win it back, and they do get it out. Isco's got the ball. He's faffing around with it, though. PSG win it back with a high tempo. They've got the ball. What's going to go on? Oh, PSG. They've got the ball at the moment. They knock it around. Play it out to the left. What can they do with it? They're knocking it around. They're comfortable. That sort of heat, that sort of tempo of attack has been sort of slightly calmed down, but they're still attacking. That's a foul. Advantage given, for some reason. Real Madrid come away with the ball. What can Real Madrid do? He beats his man fantastically there, Varane, but it does go out for a PSG throw-in. Why do Spanish fans not go to away games? Even in Ligue 1 in the UK, you see 6,000 away fans. I saw that Barcelona took like 50 fans to Real Madrid. I'm not sure, mate. Matthew McFadden hoping, guys, if you could just tweet Mark and the United stand about to change the title, that'd be brilliant. I think PSG will nick it. They've been the better side. I think they deserve it. But if they can't be clinical, they can't put the ball in the back of the net. At the end of the day, they don't deserve it, do they? JD Season, there's your shout out, buddy. There's your shout out. Hopefully the lag's cleared up slightly. I know we've been, we've had some issues throughout the stream, but hopefully it's all right at the moment. How many viewers have we got at the moment, guys? Let me know. Mbappe's been poor. He's been trying things in the second half, but it's not really been coming off for him. Neymar, he's not got on the ball enough for me, but when he has been, he's been fantastic. Guys, get subscribing. We need 17 more subscribers till 22,200 subscribers. If you guys have subscribed already, get sharing the video to try and get a few more other people involved. Obviously, got a majority of Manchester United fan base on this channel, but I'm sure we do have a few other people. We've got 254 viewers. That's all right. That's decent. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're stuck through the lag, then I do appreciate it. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you all. All Things Football enjoys the trim. I like it as well. All that. What's he called? AJ now told me to cut it, but I rate it. Do you rate it? She rates it. Madrid can't keep the ball. No, they can't. PSG, look, in the first half we were talking about Real Madrid having a lot of possession, but PSG have really dominated the second half, I think. We've got about 15, 20 minutes left, and they've been the dominant side, PSG, when they've not had the possession, and then when they have, they've still been dominant, whether it be on the counter-attack or in possession. They've always looked threatening, haven't they? They always have looked threatening. I think they'll definitely win in the home league, definitely. If they can get an away goal now, that'd be fantastic for them. That'd be fantastic. Ball into the box here. So almost. Just couldn't get there, Dani Alves. So it was a fantastic play by Neymar to put the ball in there, but Dani Alves couldn't quite get on the other end of it. They look threatening, I keep saying it, but they really, really do. Matthew McFadden says he rates this trim, but shame the trim. Saying the rating's only 3 out of 10. Cheers, mate. How old am I? I'm 17, mate. I'm 17. Oh, yeah. Leon says, I don't like to say this, but PSG deserve to win. 100% they deserve to win. 100% they deserve to win. They've been the better side. They've been more threatening on the counter-attack. They've been better. Defensively, I think they've been good. It shouldn't have even been a goal. It shouldn't have been a penalty. It was a dive. It really was a dive. So, look, I don't like it either, but they deserve to be up. But they're not. Madrid with the ball. Left back Marcelo is in a right wing position. Was a good play there. Gareth Bale headed it into Ronaldo, who tried to hit it on the half volley. It goes out for a Real Madrid corner. "77 minutes into the game at the moment. 77 minutes, 5 seconds, that is, sorry. A Real Madrid corner here. Ronaldo's got a lot of height. I think he's like 6'2", isn't he? So, he likes to leap up and get on the end of headers. Ramos is a threat too. Ramos, it goes wide. That's another Real Madrid corner. Jack says he's 17 as well. I look older. It's not good. When I'm 30, you'll look, I'll look 45 and you'll look 20. Ball goes into the box once again for Real Madrid, but it does get headed wide. Neymar on the ball. Can they counter-attack here, as they have done so successfully throughout this game? Can he play it into Rabiot? No, he doesn't play it. He's trying to dribble. Oh, mate, that Neymar kid is ridiculous. He drifts in and out of players like it's nobody's business. Oh, he's so good. He gets fouled there. Nacho gets a yellow card. I'm pretty sure he's already on a yellow card, isn't he? No? Oh, no. But yeah, brilliant. No, there's contact there. There's contact there. No, I'll be back in Holland, Jack, in the World Cup, mate. Casemiro is coming off for Lucas Vázquez, and Asensio is coming on for who? Not Ronaldo, surely. Isco. So that's Vázquez on for, I can't remember who was it, Casemiro, and Asensio on for Isco. Thunder, who do you reckon we should buy in the summer? If you're referring to Manchester United, I think, oh mate, splash out on that defence. Seriously, it needs work. It really does. It needs spending on. I thought the same. I thought Nacho got booked in the first half. I thought that. Interesting. We've got about 11, 12, 13 minutes left. How old am I? Just said. Who is bigger fraud, Zidane or Pep? None of them. They're not frauds. Oh yeah, Joe Hart. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, they're not in the World Cup. Bloody hell, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm not backing Holland in the World Cup. I'll back England. I don't really have much of an affiliation, other than the fact that I lived there for 16 years. Bale! Oh, that was so close. He almost squeezed it through. It does once again go out for a corner. A Real Madrid corner. PSG deserves to win, but Ronaldo will win it. That could be how it goes. Bale almost through, exactly. Almost squeezed it through. Brilliant Play there immediately by Lucas Vazquez. And, oh, it wasn't that good, to be fair. Corner here for Real Madrid. Ball in. Collected well by Areola. I'd go for Oblak or ter Stegen. What, as a Man United? For Man United? Are you joking? You've got best keeper in the world. I'm telling you now, Real will nick it, or PSG are not experienced enough. Which team should win? Should win PSG. They've had 51% possession total, so they should win. They should win, but yeah, there we go. I'm not going to talk about Brexit. I'm not going to talk about Brexit. Any YouTubers you like in particular? Obviously, watching a few replays here, so I will answer that question. I like True Geordie. I do. I really do. And Roman Atwood. We're 80 minutes or 81 minutes into the game so far. So it's going to be interesting. I said it'll be 2-2. If it ends up 1-1, there you go. I've got the draw right, haven't I? Yeah. The Advanced has subscribed. Thanks, mate. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I've seen the ticket go up, so I really do appreciate that. Just like I did then, if you guys do subscribe and I see the ticker go up, I'll happily give you a shout out. We're trying to hit 22,200 tonight. Whether we'll do it or not, we've got about 10 minutes to do it, so I doubt it. But if you haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Mbappe here on the ball tries to do a bit of trickery, but once again, it doesn't come off. He's trying things, but it hasn't quite worked. He's sort of been nullified, hasn't he? He gives away a foul there. Marcelo goes down. Said a few people have subscribed. Thanks, guys. Share the video if you haven't already as well. Drop a like on it. Similarly. Miguel has subscribed. Thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. We need 13 subscribers until 22,200. So, but yeah, we're 82 minutes into the game. Real Madrid on the counter-attack here. Brilliant ball into here by Ronaldo. It was a poor clearance, that, to be fair. That's a foul. Modric on the ball. What can he do with it? Modric on the ball. Sends it out wide to Asensio. Asensio on the ball. He takes it out wide. Ball into the box. Ball into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored to make it 2-1 to Real Madrid. I told you. Everyone said it. Real Madrid will win it, but PSG deserve it. That's harsh. That really is harsh on PSG, but it is 2-1 to Real Madrid. He did nick it. It was a lucky goal. It was in the right place at the right time, though. The Real Madrid ultras are going absolutely mental, as am I. I'm not a Real Madrid fan. I just like goals. That's brilliant. They don't deserve it. They've been the weaker of the two sides today, but that's how football goes, isn't it? That's football, hence why we named the channel that. Brilliant. Wow, I think PSG are going to feel hard done by, but they have got the second leg to put that straight and come on top. It is only 2-1. They have got the away goal. Asensio, let's see this replay, shall we? Asensio puts a ball in. Keeper gets it. The keeper gets it, and it just flicks up onto Ronaldo's knee, and he puts it in the back of the net. Look, he's been poor today. He's been poor, but he's got 2 goals. Simple. Simple as that. They're not been nice goals, but he scores. He does score. He does score. Zonda in the comments did say that this would happen. He did. Liverpool 5-0 up. Jesus Christ. 84 minutes into the game at the moment, so about 8 minutes left. There you go. Kwame did say that Ronaldo would score indeed. We're on 22,189 subscribers. You guys know what to do. I've said it enough times. That's offside there by Gareth Bale. Knocking it around PSG now. They don't need to go. Draxler's come on for Lo Celso. Interestingly, we haven't seen Di Maria so far Obviously, I don't think they needed a change. They've made it now since they've gone behind. Real Madrid win it back. Rabiot, however, does regain possession. David De Gea would have caught that cross. Yeah, that was poor to be fair, wasn't it? I don't think PSG need to go gung ho though. They've got the away goal. It's only 2-1. They've got the second leg to do something, so they don't need to go, ultra attacking. They don't need to leave that many spaces in behind and concede another one, because if they did, that would be dangerous. That would be dangerous. Knocking it around now, Real Madrid. They're oozing confidence at the moment. PSG just can't concede again. They can't concede again. If they concede again, it's going to be a very, very tough ask in that second leg, if I'm honest. It really would be. Toni Kroos on the ball into Marcelo. Marcelo plays it out wide to Asensio. Asensio puts a fantastic ball into the box, and Marcelo puts it into the back of the net. That's 3-1 Real Madrid. PSG have absolutely capitulated in this latter stage of the game. It's 3-1 Real Madrid, and PSG have got a very, very tough job to do now in the second leg. I said they couldn't concede again. They have done. It's dangerous. It's 86 minutes into the game, and have they bottled it? I'm not sure. It's going to be a very interesting second leg. Let me change the score for you. And I've been slightly taking the piss out of Marcelo getting forward constantly throughout this game. He's a left back. He shouldn't be the furthest man forward, but he's got forward there again. He's linked up nicely with Asensio, and he's put the ball into the back of the net. And whether they've been the better team or not, I don't know. I think PSG, from minute 1 until minute about 70, I think they've been the better side. But in these latter stages of the game, they've taken their foot off the pedal and they've capitulated. They've let 2 goals in. It's been poor. And look, that's that experience that they don't have. They can't see game through. They can't go for the jugular. They don't necessarily have that experience. There we go. We'll have to see whether they can change that in the second leg. But it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. I reckon about, maybe 5-6 minutes left of the game now. Neymar has been very good today, and he has showed elements of quality. But look, you want your 222 million euro player to come out and win you the game. He hasn't done it. Nor is Mbappe, the man they bought for 150 million euros. Nor is Cavani, nor is Draxler so far. They haven't done it. They haven't stepped up. They've looked good, but they haven't been clinical. They haven't won the game. For that amount of money, you need to do that for me. You need to do it. PSG, shot on goal. Mbappe was a poor shot. Easy save for Navas. He sends it out for a PSG corner. Daniel was having a little moan at him because he wanted to receive the ball. CR7 scored the second goal. Yeah, it was CR7. So it was Ronaldo, Marcelo. Sander, I appreciate that. He says you're going to get all the subscribers you want. I hope so. Appreciate it. Brilliant punch there by Navas, dominating that cross. Absolutely coming out and smacking it out. PSG do regain possession though. Not long left now. Not long left. Maybe about 4 or 5 minutes. Real Madrid on the counter attack. If they get another one, is that tie over? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Asensio on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Step over. Shooting. Good shot. Areola. That's it. Oil can't buy trophies. Yeah. About 5 minutes left now. 89 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. Not long left. Ronaldo will get the hat trick, maybe. PSG a crucial away goal. PSG still in it. 100% they're still in it. 100%. But if Real Madrid get just one right? One goal in that second leg, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. 10 more subscribers to 22,200. Man of the match. Oh, it's interesting. I'd probably say Ronaldo. I'd say probably Ronaldo. You can't count him out. He scored 2 goals. He got the leveller for them. He put them ahead. He's done very well. Ronaldo, he's been... I think Ronaldo, you know, some people say he's past it, but at the end of the day, he's got 2 goals. He's, you know, he's essentially won them the game, something that Neymar hasn't done. You know, it is difficult. It is difficult. Taking off Benzema was a great call. Asensio has looked threatening today, hasn't he? Putting balls into that box from the left-hand side. He has looked very good. About 3 minutes of added time, so about two minutes left. We're about 1 minute into it. Wonder how many a couple broke up just so they could watch the game tonight. Yeah, exactly. My girlfriend's being quite accepting of it, and I appreciate that. So, you know, I have to treat her to a nice... I'll stop. Yeah, CR7 man of the match. Garrick's fan agrees with that. I'd say so. Exactly. Matthew McFadden's hit the nail on the head. Ronaldo hasn't done a great deal apart from the goals, but they were the game-winning goals. So he's man of the match. Simple as that, isn't he? Simple as that. And that's the thing. People say, you know, Ronaldo's past it. He's this, he's that. He's not worth it, you know. But when he's not worth it, when he's past it, when he's finished, when he's 33... he's still scoring 2 goals, winning Real Madrid the match against PSG, one of the best sides in Europe. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know, that's he scores goals. PSG taking their free kick early here. They're on the attack. Neymar on the ball. What can he do with it? He plays it into Mbappe. Mbappe's been poor today. He has been poor. He really has been poor. I don't rate it. He's not looked good today. He's tried a few things, but he's not come off. Yes, come on, Madrid. I agree with Ronaldo, man of the match. I think everyone's agreeing with me, man of the match, Ronaldo. Harsh says Asensio, man of the match. He's not been on the pitch long enough for me to be man of the match, but he has looked very good. He has looked threatening. He has done things when he's got on the ball. So you know, I can understand where you're coming from there. I think this is absolutely appalling. I think it's appalling. I think when you spend 400 million on 2 players, you have to smash these teams out the park. And it's not even like they've smashed these teams out the park, but they've conceded a lot, and that's why they've lost. No. They've got 1 goal against a leaky Madrid defence. Not good enough. Not good enough. PSG in the box here, puts a cross in. Neymar! Over the bar. Sums up his night. Not quite come off. He's done a few good things. He's got into good positions. He hasn't quite finished it off. I think that's it, guys. That's man of the match. Thank you very much. That's full time. Sorry. Thank you everyone who's joined me today. We didn't hit 22,200, but we did hit 22,189. So it's been all, you know, it's all good, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time. I do apologise for the technical difficulties. Subscribe if you're new. Like, share, and subscribe as per usual. Follow me on Twitter, Sander_Seeger7, and I shall see you in the next watch.